So welcome to the Sunday night broadcast. I do this every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And if you'd like to join live, you can subscribe via my not my Facebook page, my website address. There's a link below. It's not very much per month. So if you want to do the whole hour with me and interact and also see the back videos as well, you're welcome to do that. I also do a Wednesday night group as well, which is on a private platform, doesn't get recorded or broadcast. And I also do one-to-one sessions. And I am going to be in Brighton in November. Even if I get stuck there during the whole Brexit fiasco, I'm going to go. So if you want to come to that, just let me know and I can send you all the details. Hi, Barbara. I think there can be a misunderstanding that these kind of meetings, well, sometimes they are. Hi, Phyllis. Sometimes they are to give somebody something. But this meeting here is not to give anyone anything. And that can be a misunderstanding. Sometimes there can be a waiting for that one sentence which will make everything just fall away and give me that experience. But the thing is that experience is ultimately going to be disappointment because experiences never last. There is no one endless experience of something called the truth or this or no self or anything. Self and no self, kind of irrelevant, really. And ultimately and obviously, all there is just what's happening. Sitting here, talking, computer, table, everything else is just what's happening. And that is not an experience. Experience can happen, like tiredness or I've been watching The Dark Crystal this weekend, and that's kind of, it's so magical and elfy and fairyish. Is that an experience? You could call it an experience, or anything, that goes on can be called an experience. I think, not actually really sure. It's just what's going on. I don't know whether it's an experience or not, but people term it an experience because it's something that seems to go on in the body. But so what, if birds are flying across the sky, would you call that an experience, or would that just be birds flying off in the sky? I don't know. What would you call that? So there's this idea that, there's going to be something that's going to be said that is going to give me that experience where everything just drops away and bang, I'm there. I've got it. But I'm not here for that. I'm not here to give you anything because you don't need to be given anything. You can't be given anything. No one can be given anything because there is only what is. There only what is. I can't, one can't give another an experience of what is because it's already here. And if here is appearing as the experience of I haven't got it, or I'm still looking for it, or I feel located, or any of these non-dual concepts, then that's just what's being presented. There's no way out of what is being presented by life, by this just being utterly as it is. And there's not one defining thing about it that can be called ultimate. Not one thing. Any description is going to be, a description, but not of anything. There's nothing here that is something permanent or even impermanent. There's just nothing here which can be described or given. Hi, Pamela. So people can get kind of fed up with it, you know, and I get that because there's just nothing in it. But on the other side of it, what can be spoken about are those concepts which really feel real about what is going to be got or what could be got, or the whole I'm not getting it scenario. All these ideas, and they're just spiritual ideas, even though they come within the realm of non-duality. Anything which is seeking for something in that way, excuse me, can be defined as a spiritual concept. Anything which has been sought for, which isn't here in the realm of experience and know me and all that enlightenment, can be under the umbrella of spirituality, which is all conceptual and all comes down to belief, and also comes down to be believed in what we're told. That it sounds right, what someone says, it sounds right. But you see, nothing is right in what is being told. There's only just life as it is. And really, you know, if what's being presented and what's being looked at and what's being, you know, all the concepts which are being looked at, you kind of have to look at that yourself. You can't just believe what I'm saying, because then you go again into the realm of belief. That's assuming there are people here who do that. I know some people who come to these talks don't, and they're just here because, hey, they like it, which is, you know, fair enough. But if there is that seeking concept still going on, that I'm not there yet, or there's something wrong with me because I'm not there yet, these are the concepts that can be examined and be shown as just made of absolute fresh air, and normally come from beliefs and concepts which we have listened to. And it's easy to get into those beliefs and concepts, because if we listen to hours and hours and hours of something, it kind of goes in, you know. I've just been watching hours and hours of The Dark Crystal, and I feel kind of like, ooh, you know, all kind of fairy magic thing. We're so easily swayed. But somehow we think that these, obviously I don't feel like that's reality or anything, it's just, you know, that's the imaginative part of this character. But these ideas of no self and the experience of all the realm of no me, this other reality, which is so tangibly different from the reality of the me. You see, it either can be here, but neither are wrong, because how can life be wrong? What is happening is the whole of life. So how can it be wrong? All of it. Even the crappy news and the annoying neighbours and everything else. How can it be wrong? It can be annoying. You know, I don't want to go into the realm of, well, it's all okay and it's, you know, I shouldn't have any feelings about it. No, that's not what's being talked about. If there's feelings towards something, excuse me, feelings just happen. They just happen on their own. And see, in that regard, that's why nothing is given, because it's like there's sometimes that feeling that I want an answer to that. I want to stop feeling those feelings. And if I feel those feelings, and therefore I'm not there yet. I'm not in the concept or the realm which I believe to be the place where I'm meant to be. The end of it all. The end of it all. Well, this is the end of it all. And simultaneously the beginning of it all. This is all there is. As far as as far as I can see. I can't see anything else. And you have to look to see in your own experience as well. Is there anything else apart from what is? Is there anything outside of it? And I know what people say. They say, well, yeah, I get that intellectually, but you see, paradoxically, that is this too. There is no this and no that. Whatever is, this is the beautiful irony, and this is the thing that's really hard to explain, is that anything that is happening is all there is. And that's that. Yeah, but I understand it intellectually. It's like, yeah, but that's it. That's it too. Yeah, but this person says this and that makes this happening. Well, those are the stories that are going on in this. It's like bloody insane. You can't kind of pull it all together and make sense out of it. It is complete freefall. This whole life is utter freefall. None of it is making any sense in terms of an ultimate outcome. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. Hey there. Let me make this a bit bigger for my terrible eyesight. When me drops away, or how me has dropped away, references an experience, and it is imagined as permanent. The natural reality is a delusion. There is no natural reality. It can't be found. No, not really. Is there a natural reality? I don't know. Yeah, it can't be found. Nothing can be found. And that's why it's so frustrating sometimes for people. It can't be found. When there's a glimmer of something, when there's a glimmer of, well, if I keep going to enough meetings, the self will eventually drop away, or it becomes less, or it's this, or it's that. It just doesn't matter, because life is as it is. There's no getting there. There's no getting to a natural reality, which isn't this. I need to see the natural reality. This is all there is. Is it a natural reality? I guess we could call it that. We could call it that. I guess it's natural. I guess it's just what is. But, it's not a natural, it's not another reality that I'm not seeing because I'm in the reality of duality. Well, the seeming reality of duality is this. How could it not be this? While reading some cheap thriller novel this week, I was stopped cold by the line, "No point in looking for something when you know for sure it's there." No point in looking for something when you know for sure it's there. Right. Yeah, took a while for the brain cells to kick in there. Yeah, because what we're looking for is something that we don't know. We have, we often, yeah. Or sometimes, I was interpreting it as something we know, but the thing is, the seeker doesn't know what that is. It just assumes that there is another reality called no me, which is like crazy. There's either me nor no me. There's just what is. Well, it's there. No point in looking for something when you know for sure it's there. This. Yeah, right. This. Yeah, you can't look for this, can you? Though people try. Some people try. They stare for ages at the table, the wall, and they're trying to see this thing that someone talks about, the energy. What can you say about the wall? You can say it's a wall, but above and beyond that, you know, what can you say about it? Is it energy? Maybe. How would I know? How would I know that? How would anyone know that? I guess you could put it under a microscope and you could see, you know, particles, atoms, electrons, virtual particles, whatever's the thing these days. Yeah. But you see, even when you're looking into a microscope and you're looking at this, you know, close up of the world, that is all there is too. So it's not that you're breaking it down. It's just that's just it too. So there's nothing separate from anything. Hi there. Isn't the natural reality what is, without it being thought to be something else, but even thinking it's something else? Is it? Yes, 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 yes. I think what he was referring to is that some people say that while there is self, it can't see the natural reality, when that is the natural reality. Not being able to see the natural reality is the natural reality, is what is. Yeah, so yes, for sure.